Engineering combines different fields of maths, science and technology to resolve the real-world problems around us. We understand that a lot of the things that we have around us today would not be possible without the development of engineering. Engineering is the only way we can manipulate materials to make life even better for us in the future, and is one of the only topics that is constantly evolving around us.
We also understand that the field of engineering covers a large scope of types that can be grouped under four main branches: mechanical, chemical, civil and electrical, with sub-branches that come off each of these.
Engineering also plays a big part in a variety of businesses and industries, including space, transport, medicine, technology, food, fashion, construction and much more.
We know that nowadays it tends to be men and young boys who seek to be interested in engineering. However, as a group of girls, we know that engineering is important for everyone and that it isn't just suited for men or boys. It is also something that we feel very passionate about.
If we, the human race, continued to use the Earth's natural resources at the current rate, we would need an additional 4 Earths to meet our needs. We live in an increasingly populated world. The population explosion of the last 200 years, the parallel consumption of natural resources, and climate change have all combined to pose a substantial threat to the long-term survival of global society. Mechanical engineers can offer solutions which will reduce our impact on the Earth's environment, use our natural resources in a sustainable manner, and ensure that we have enough energy to cope with the demand and population growth to keep the lights on around the world. Engineers will be vital to shape society to sustain us for the future, updating and enhancing infrastructure in a planned way, encompassing energy, transport, housing, town planning and land use. These big issues affect the whole world, and engineers will be at the heart of the matter, providing the expertise, knowledge and advice to help governments in advanced, developing and underdeveloped regions to come to a consensus to implement world solutions.
Engineering is the future of transport. Without its development, we wouldn't be able to do half of the things that we do every day, like drive in our cars or go on holiday by air and water transport. What people don't realise is that transportation engineering, or transport engineering, is the application of technology and scientific principles to the planning, functional design, operation and management of facilities for any mode of transportation, as well as larger structures such as bridges, in order to aid the safe and efficient movement of people and goods globally. For example, Brunel used this application of scientific principles when he built and designed the Great Western Railway and the bridge across the Avon River, both of which would be impossible to live without today.
Engineering has deeply impacted the medical fields of science. Biomedical engineering, or bioengineering, is the application of engineering principles to the fields of biology and healthcare. It has helped with the development of prosthetics, surgical devices and systems such as robotic and laser surgery, and also many different therapy devices, all of which have helped cure many supposedly incurable diseases. Alexander Fleming was the first to develop ideas about penicillin. In the field of biomedical engineering, which later inspired the scientists Florey, Chain and Heatley to engineer the mass production of a stable penicillin that could be used as an antibiotic. Without this development in biomedical engineering, we would be unable to cure many bacterial infections that we face every day.
Engineering is in everything big and small in your daily life, from your tube of toothpaste to your central heating system. Although you may not realise this, the majority of the things you touch and see are engineered, even small things like light bulbs. Some products are engineered accidentally, like post-it notes.
The wind-up radio was invented by Trevor Bayliss in 1991. It was initially met with rejection, but perseverance led him to create and distribute the free-play radio. It improved the lives of many across the whole continent of Africa, giving them access to news from across the world and hugely improving communication. This is a key example of an invention that has greatly improved lives, along with mobile phones, GPS, and the printing press.